Hi guys, welcome to another round of Grand Arena. This morning, yeah, looks alright. My opponent's got 1735. That's not the highest. I'm kind of like looking at sort of between 1740 and 1760 tends to be the sort of good area for you to score. You tend to get in a decent amount. He's cleared all my stuff in one go. I doubt he hasn't tripped up on anything, so obviously he's just lost a few banners from his battles. His front, we've got Padme and Bosk. The Bosk team's not quite as hard as some of the other bounty hunter teams we've seen. His Padme team looks alright. The fifth being R2 is... I don't think it's that great because he doesn't have the Zeta on it. I mean, he can be annoying because he obviously has stealth and foresight and you get, you have to deal with Kenobi, but, it is what it is. And then down here we've got Karth with the usual scoundrels, but fortunately for me, what's his face, Canderous is only gear 8. So, and he's not got another Zeta on Zalbar. Now he does have both the Revans, Malak, all the toys hidden away somewhere, and they could be back here. He could have used them on offense, although the fact that his score is not higher would make me think that he didn't use things like just put Malak solo into a bunch of crappy rebels because he'll beat them. So I'm not really sure. I know he hasn't got Geos because he hasn't got the Alpha and he's put his spy in here. But I'm still going to have to watch out because obviously he's got Grievous with the Zeta, and if you start trying to go through these, he's going to get you. There's also obviously like stuns, speed ups, all sorts of horribleness here. So I'm gonna have to drop something good into this just to stop it from stealing too much off me. Even though it's not that great a team, if I'm honest. It's like the gear levels aren't that high. He's only really got Grievous as the good character. So yeah. So I think what I'll probably do is I'll probably put my Geos into this top one, just because it's quite a reasonably good team. Here though, I mean, the other thing is obviously, say this straight up, most of his characters have like about plus 80 to 100 speed, and that's across like nearly all his mods that I've looked at, which is pretty damn good actually. Alright, let's have a gander what we got. So I could play CLS, which isn't bad. You struggle a little bit because obviously I'm going to get hit by the AoEs, and then he's got stuns. He can dispel with Ventress, which is annoying. But yeah, that's not... Because his characters are quite weak, I think I could just end up taking a lot of AoEs, like one after another, and it wouldn't give me time to really recover. I've obviously got my team. My Grievous isn't as good as his, but I've got more stuff. Saying that, my B1 will get wrecked from my own Grievous and his. Geos, again, as we saw, not super hot into Grievous. And then that leaves me with my top stuff. And I didn't really want to kind of burn my Empire. It's massively overkill, but at the same time, I can't afford to really underdog it. Literally because you need, you need Thrawn to control him while the others can kill stuff, but you don't necessarily need the others to. But yeah, I'm not really sure about that. I might just try. I might try Luke. Looking at the feats and things this morning, there's one for using like young Lando and Han Solo and that, so I don't think I'll get those. His teams are not weak enough for me to do that, which is a shame because most of these feats are balls. The Bounty Hunter team I'm not too worried about. In fact, I could put my Bounty Hunters into one of these, and I don't think that would be too bad. There's a bunch of stuns and stuff in there. I could try them into this. All I have to do is kill Ventress, and then Bosk can be taunting. That is not a bad move actually. I could put Bounty Hunters in here. No, I'll use the Bounty Hunters, and then I can use the Empire on an underdog. Yep, that sounds like a good plan. Let's try that. I mean, we've not been having much luck in Grand Arena. My opponent managed to win the last round by like a couple of banners, so I was a bit disappointed by that, but it is what it is. Right, Geonosian Spy. We need a contract. I don't mind killing you straight away. Pay him. Right. Come on. Right, the hard bit's over and we've got our contract. So we get rid of Ventress, we can't get rid of our bus, but realistically we need to start working on Grievous. Just go health down because that's always good against him. Pay him his money. Go for a stun. Right, let's chuck the grenades. Trying to strip off all the like protection and stuff. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, that was much better. Not being gear 13, couldn't really do much to Bosk. Okay. Yep, massively pleased about that. Right. Okay, let's hang on. Go back. Stun, blind, armor shred, AoE, multi-shots. Right. Who do we put in here? I could put CLS in, and that would save my Geos potentially for somebody a bit better. He is higher gear than my team. My CPO, C3PO is pretty pathetic, but that's not an awful option. Lets me save more powerful teams really. I could put this in. No, wrong tab. I can put Nuke Gunray in. Again, it's not a bad choice. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do Nuke Gunray. I'm not underdogging at the moment, mostly because I just want to go through these front teams as best I can, and then hopefully have a bit more to play with at the back. Right. Health everyone. Start the excursions. Healing our guys, really. Oh, leave my B1s alone. I hate Mission. Mission's an ass. We got rid of somebody, that's good. Right, she's gone. That saves us a whole load of pain. Keep healing up and get rid of Carp, and then we can just start working on these tanks. The reason to get rid of Carp is just because he's got an AoE. Makes keeping our banners slightly harder. Die! Okay, 57. Not quite the 60 we wanted, but we got full health and protection on everyone thanks to B1. I'll take it. Right, okay. So he's used all his best stuff on defense. How has he only got that score? He must have got a bit shafted by the Ewoks or something. Because looking at his tunes, he could have quite easily put things like Darth Rev and Bastila just on their own into one of the Rebel teams, Malak into another one of my teams. Yeah, he had enough stuff to really underdog against me. Right, so I can start underdogging against him. And we can have a look at the a quick look at the feats and see if there's anything here that's going to help me. Squad arenas, nope. First attempts, right. Right, so win a grand battle using Young Lando, L3, Young Han, or Vandor. You've got to have 2. Right, I could potentially do that. I'm not going to get as many banners if I do that, but being as we've had quite a bad around arena, I'm a little bit short for Kyber, so it might be worth it. We've got Jedi Training Rey, no Zetas, clones, mostly we're just Shark. Jack's got her stuff, the other stuff isn't too hot. We'd probably put Empire into there, just have a look how fast Rex is. 206, and I think it's 30 or 40 from the lead. 35. Okay, so 206, 240. My Vader's quicker than he is. So yeah, that's not a problem. I could put Empire into them. And I need to use Traya somewhere. Preferably on an underdog, so I need 3 underdogs with Traya, so that might actually be worth putting it into that. Just have a look who you've got. So Mirror. Right, okay. I could probably put something like CLS with Traya in something. I mean, Jedi Training Rey is one of those funny characters where she's not that great on defense, but because you don't see her that often on defense, sometimes you go into the match and, like I'm thinking now, where going, I've played this a couple of times, and with Night Sisters you can stomp all over it, but other times it goes against you. Now, saying that though, they're not that highly geared. Just quickly have a look at his stuff. Again, reasonable amounts of speed on some of these characters. And that's it's the out of tourney assisty nonsense one. Basically, you don't attack BB-8 because he counters and then he gets somebody else to hit you as well. You just leave him to it. Regular Rey's probably the only character I really need to look out for because she hits pretty hard. He's got Finn stacked to tank, and then Resistant Pilot. What are you doing here, Resistant Pilot? Just yeah. Okay, so I could probably use Traya in that to try and get the underdog win. That's not bad, and I can put CLS into that and just lay into Rey, and then Tramp Rey, and then it's pretty much downhill. So that I think is going to be what I'm going to try. And we're going to drop both of these, and we're going to go for Sith. Because I have to get 3 wins with an underdog with Traya. My Traya's not that hard, but yeah, we'll see. Do this. If I lose it, I lose it, but I'm trying to get the rewards. Right, who do we want to screw over? We might be able to kill regular Rey, but I think I'm going to go for Jedi Rey. She's the hardest character. I can get a stun on Finn, so he can't do his stuff. Oh, let's isolate BB-8. Don't think I missed out on 1 for protection, but that's okay because we underdog, so we still got a standard 4-point win, and I got an underdog win with Traya, which is what I wanted. is one of 3. So that's now 2 out of the 10 wins you have to do. Which is good. Right, so what have we got left? We've got Bosk. I think we put the Geos into Bosk. I think that's our best move. Let's do our mirror. Need to underdog. I'm not getting anything out of underdogging at the moment. No challenges or anything. I'll try and kill Padme or Ahsoka really, but that's Kenobi. Oh, big burn. Who did he kill? Oh, I killed my Kenobi. That is one good reason to take R2 in this team, is the burn can be quite good. Got decent R2. Should have healed there. Could have got another banner on Yoda. Never mind. Right, now we can think about our underdogs. So, clones. We can underdog clones. So we've got clones and we've got bounty hunters. Both of these teams can play into either of those. That's not a problem. What is a problem is Rex and his tenacity up. So I think even though the clones have got a few AoEs and assists, that the Geos are probably better into them. I can underdog bounty hunters by dropping out like TIE 5 pilot. That is better than the clones we fought last time by a bit. I think the last lot were like Gear 8, Gear 9. He's not too bad, I think. I think that one's 5. Yeah, it is. He's not stacked up completely on health. Not super quick. Geo's in. Don't worry about it too much. Sort of. They're off you. Right, now I want to kill 5 and start healing everyone. If my alpha gets a turn, I will use the heal ability. If he doesn't, then I will not. No, everything. Fine. Whatever. I know one of the guys in the guild said it was a bit overkill, me using that many Geos, but as you saw, that opening onslaught stripped nearly all the protection off all of them. And so having that extra Geo, instead of dropping a few out for the underdog, just means that you don't get shredded into your health, and then, you know, you can die pretty quick. My team's not all Gear 12 yet. And you know, while I don't think the clones are the best team on defense, they are pretty good. They're much stronger on offense because the AI is dumb and it always kills Rex and gives you the 5 sacrifice. Right. No TIE Fighter pilot. Yeah, I'm just going to play this. I think. Hold on, let me look at the banners. What do I get? Conqueror's 180. So that puts me on 364 plus, I don't know, what was it? 364. And 4, 5. You know what? I'm gonna underdog it. Hopefully we've still got enough control. Get rid of him because he's annoying as fudge. Usually I'd go for Boba Fett, but I kind of want to get rid of IG really. Keep healing Dengar's attacks until we kill Bosk, and then we can lock Dengar down. Go. Right, so we're on 1525 and he's on 1735, so that's 210 difference. We get 153 for winning. So what do we need? 67? Yeah, that's still quite a lot. Is that right? What we've got? Got Geos. Okay, I'm just going to go with that. Images by. Now we're taunting, it's okay. Need to kill 5s because he's got a dispel. There we go. Not bad now. Okay, now we're going to kill some 5 because he's going to taunt. Shouldn't be too hard, this will wreck his squad. Okay. 67 is that. Wait a minute. Was that what I needed to draw, or was that what I needed to... Oh no, 10 over. Brilliant. So yeah, okay, that's the first win in about 3 or 4 rounds. It's yeah, it's not been great, but some of the teams my opponents have put up have really really done a number on me. So yeah, a win is a yeah, that's good. Yeah, cheers guys. Yeah, I'll catch you later.